How many of you know Geeks? I definitely do. I'm married to one. Have you ever noticed that we like to hyphenate the word? Computer geek, Star Wars geek, grammar geek. We often use this word to describe people with a passion for something. These geeks get really into whatever they're geeky about. It becomes not only their hobby and sometimes even their job, but it seeps into their very personality, their identity. Test a Star Wars geek with some trivia questions. They'll know all the answers. Bring up Jar Jar, watch them cringe. Post something like this, and watch them squirm. Their knowledge and feelings on their subject matter are very deep. Companies love them because of their passion. There are conventions, shirts, toys, books, video games, theme parks, cosplay. The list goes on and on. What if we were to be that kind of geeky about our faith? What if we were to put our hearts and minds into our faith with the passion of a geek? What would that look like? Would you ever miss a mass? Would you learn the scriptures? I mean, like, really learn the scriptures forward and back. Would you be more inclined to help those in need? Would you tell everyone about this amazing thing that you just love with enthusiasm and zeal? Does anyone remember that song from the 90s by DC Talk called Jesus Freak? Well, I'm talking Jesus Geek. And I'm pretty sure I just dated myself. Meet some Jesus Geeks. Father John Burns.
And Thomas Aquinas, he's always our source on this. He teaches on anger as the most complex of the emotions. And anger and forgiveness are directly related. But the way he teaches on anger's complexity, it's just so beautiful. I get a little nerdy here, so bear with me.
Sister Alicia Torres.
Character in the Bible that I most identify with, gosh. You know, it's hard for me to explain, but like as you say that, really who I think of is Peter. And he just has this battle. You know what I mean? He basically goes back to fishing 4 times before he actually starts following Jesus, I think, if I'm correct. Right? But then Jesus, dies and rises from the dead, and he goes back to fish again. And it's like, how thick are you, Peter? You know?
Ferris Murdoch of How to Be Christian.
So let's get a visual representation of what's going on here. We got Jar Jar Binks here. He's going to represent works of the law because nobody likes works of the law. And Luke Skywalker here, he's faith. Jar Jar, stay standing. You are nothing but a disappointment. So we've got faith and works of the law. Now, in order for Jeff Durbin's logic to make sense, faith and works of the law are all that we can have. Like, nothing else can exist. Again, I can't exist, you can't exist, God's works can't exist, God can't exist. In order for Jeff Durbin's logic to make sense, the only things that can be in existence are faith and works of the law. Because then, if faith is apart from works of the law, if we got rid of works of the law, faith is by itself. It's alone. Faith is alone. That's the only way that Jeff's logic will work. If the only things in existence are faith and works of the law. But that's not the case. Because as even the Bible says, we have love. Vader here is going to be representing love. And we also have hope, which will be played by C-3PO. And I know, Obi-Wan Kenobi would have been a better casting choice for the character of Hope. You know, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only... You get it, I don't have to say it. I understand that this is a major miss here. But I don't have an Obi-Wan Kenobi, so get off my case about it, okay?
Father Mike Schmitz.
Okay, here we go. Bam! Why are you hitting yourself? Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz. This is Essential Present. Slow it down, brah. Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Essential Presents. So, one of my favorite saints, maybe of all time. It's one of the top 5, at least top 10. St. Francis de Sales, I have a book on him called The Saint Maker. And one of the reasons they called him the Saint Maker is because, I don't want to say his holiness rubbed off on you, but a lot of folks who knew St. Francis de Sales ended up becoming saints themselves. And I just think that's not only is that amazing about him, but what an incredible way to live. The recognition of I'm pursuing God, and I don't just want holiness for myself. I want to, it's that That notion I've seen on t-shirts and sweatshirts, make heaven crowded. Like I want to go to heaven. I want to bring as many people as possible with me.
I love to watch these people because they are just so enthusiastic about their faith. They spend a good amount of time living out their faith and spreading it to others. I'll link to their works in the description. Please go down and watch those videos. They're incredible. Imagine what the world would be like if just the current practicing Catholics all had that much passion and love for Jesus. Imagine a world in which all Christians loved Jesus so much they just couldn't contain themselves. Let me remind you something you might have forgotten. Jesus actually loves you that way. Sorry, no, more. I feel like I'm in a Brady Bunch opening sequence. Was that geeky? You know what's not geeky? Liking and sharing this video and subscribing to the channel. It's completely normal. Like, not weird at all. Or awkward. Okay. Um, bye.